car culture recognizes two things. From a historical point of view, it recognizes the important contribution of the automobile to society. So the automobile has changed family life. It's changed life in the sense that it's responsible for highways. Highways are responsible for shopping centers. So the automobile is a part of our culture. It's part of what made the Industrial Revolution. It's part of what made modern civilization. The second thing is totally different. That's the aesthetic and the appreciative value of it as an art form, as a source of enjoyment. An automobile satisfies all five senses, if you believe they smell good, like some of us crazy people do. It's a cultural object. It's an object that allows technology to improve, and of course design and style, pride of ownership, and spirit of competition. So these are all built into the automobile, both the history and the aesthetic pleasure. Individuals should recognize that if they're fortunate enough to find a well-preserved vehicle, that they have to keep it that way and pass it on with instructions, if it's to their family or to a museum, that it should not be altered. There were two things that allowed you to want to own and preserve a classic, say, race car. One was its history. It won a race. It had a great driver. And the second was that you could get in and drive it, and you could even race it. Remember, these cars were not meant to race for hundreds of years. And once they start to break, and my heart has been crushed when I've seen an important car smashed up at a vintage race, then new parts are put on it. And if this happens enough, you have something what's called replacement and substitution, lack of originality. They've raced, now they should be demonstrated. But this gets some people very mad, but for a significant car to be damaged in an insignificant race by an insignificant driver is not right. What about new cars? The relationship between the car owner as a owner and the car owner as someone who can manipulate the automobile, fix it. That's gradually gone away. We don't see carburetors. We don't see coils and ignition systems. They're not visible. We don't even have the ability to change plugs. If you see a car nowadays that you think is going to be an icon in the future, if it's going to be important historically now and even more so in the future, maybe now you should start with the idea of preserving it.